welcome back once again to I Like Watches. For those of you new here, my name's Gary, I like watches. You're here watching this because you like watches too. And if you're thinking of picking up a new watch anytime soon, keep watching, because in this video I've got 10 affordable watches that look expensive. I'm going to kick things off with a Citizen, the NH8390. This is a JDM Citizen, so meant for the Japanese domestic market only, but you can find them available on websites and platforms like Chrono24. These are automatic watches and they can be had for as little as $200 US. The first time I saw this watch, I remember being genuinely surprised that it didn't cost more. This is a classy looking watch. I'm planning to get my hands on the emerald green version. Just gorgeous. So yeah, subscribe to this channel and then you might catch that review when it happens. Watch number 2 is a Seiko. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more formal, then the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time is a beautiful option. My pick is the SRPB43J1. This is probably one of the best options you'll see in today's video. Seiko have a reputation for producing some of the prettiest watch styles, and this is a fine example. It most definitely looks more premium than its price tag. It can be had for less than $300. For my third watch, I've picked a Casio, and I've put this watch on the list because it's the very reason I'm making this video. I've owned a Casio AE1500-WH for years, and I love it because it looks like a fully fledged G-Shock and it costs a fraction of the price. I spent £25 on this watch and I recently added another one to my collection. There are a number of colours, but not all of them are available in every country. The UK Casio site only lists this one option and it's almost always sold out. Amazon and eBay are the best places to source one of these if you want one. Watch number 4 is a Tissot, and I do like Tissot watches. They are entry-level Swiss-made watches and they have a number of beautiful potential candidates. For this video, I've decided to select the Tissot Classic Dream. You can choose between quartz and automatic, and my favourite is the quartz silver dial supplied on the steel bracelet. And I think it looks better without the Roman numerals. And this is another watch I have on my very long list of watches I want to review. I wouldn't have questioned this watch having a 4-figure price tag. Thankfully, it doesn't. Watch number 5 is a Vario, and I've already reviewed this particular watch, and in fact I could have chosen almost any Vario watch. I think they all look premium, but the one I've decided to include is the Versa, a reversible dual time dress watch inspired by Art Deco icons, and you'll pay a fraction of the price. It houses 2 independent movements, allowing you to flip between the different enamel dials for a different look or time zone. 2 time zones if you want. This watch offers quirky charm, versatility and great value. 2 watches for the price of one. It's currently $428 USD. Of course, I had to include the Orient Bambino. This list wouldn't be complete had I not included this watch. It is one of the best affordable dress watches on the market, and it's one of the first watches I added to my collection many years ago when I started to collect watches again. It's known for its clean design, domed crystal, classic proportions, expensive looks and affordable price tag, although not as affordable as it used to be. There are now countless versions to pick from, each one housing an in-house automatic movement. Whichever one you buy, it will look like the deal of the century when it's on your wrist. Watch number 7 is another watch I purchased early on when I started to add watches to my collection. Again, the Ciga Z series. This watch sort of kicked off my obsession with cheap watches that look expensive. This is one of the first AliExpress watches I bought, and it was always the watch I showed people when I wanted to demonstrate the insane value for money Chinese watch brands offered. People were always shocked when they saw the quality and then I revealed the price. Since then, Ciga Design have started to target a different market, and their latest watches cost thousands, but this Z series is still readily available, still looks like $1 million, and can still be had for around $180. I've just been offered this watch for $179 US, and I believe they're making a new version, which I am going to be getting on the channel. Watch number 8 is a Casio Edifice. The Casio Edifice lineup has a number of contenders for this list, but the one I've gone for is the Casio EFRS108D. Having reviewed this watch recently, I'm fairly familiar with it and I was impressed. I can see why this has proven to be such a popular edifice. It's a sleek, sporty, dressy hybrid with design elements inspired by Gerald Genta's well-known royal oak. It's slim, stylish, well finished, and definitely looks more premium than its price tag. Watch number 9 is the Dark Edition by Gallo. This is another watch I reviewed recently, and its dark, stealthy looks, paired with its obvious vintage, almost 50 fathoms charm, makes it a difficult watch to ignore, doesn't it? It's not easy to make dive watches look this classy and elegant, but that's what Gallo have done. This is one of the more expensive watches on the list, but it still looks significantly more premium than its price tag. For me, this is one of the most beautiful and timeless divers you can buy today, and yeah, if you like it, check out my full review. I'll link that in the video description, along with all the other reviews I've done. My final watch is a Seiko that's impressed me so much. Again, I've reviewed this recently. It's a new release and has the potential to be one of the best affordable new releases by Seiko in 2025. It's the SSB479. The timeless, vintage-inspired design paired with the glossy black dial and those soft cream subdials. Oh man, they look so good, don't they? They've nailed the proportions, and it offers collectors an affordable option to the more expensive Seiko Prospex Speedtimers, and this looks better than almost all of them in my opinion. But make sure you're doing your homework if you're thinking of buying this watch, because sometimes it's actually cheaper to import this watch from Japan. Now, if I've missed any obvious options, please let me know in the comments section, and if there are enough suggestions, I'll consider a follow-up video where I run through your suggestions for watches that, well, look way more expensive than they are.